All right, so let's continue talk about the digital twin of that model. Because we're gonna work as a group, this is a really good way if you have, for example, 7 people, 8 people work together on a single level. You don't want to have a lot of conflict. So in the future, when you push to GitHub, you will have some issues. So one common strategy here I can show you is in the content browser, in the Teams folder, this is a new folder I just created. You can always create a new folder. And I have one folder per person. So I have Emma, Kyle, Ming, Peter, Roger, Tyler, Nick, 2 Nicks. So each person has, every person has a folder. And in the folder, you can go ahead and create a new level. So this level will be an empty level. There's no content inside. So just create a new level. And I give this level name as a sub, means sub level Emma. Here's the sub level Kyle, sub level Ming, sub level Nick C, sub level Nick E, right? So this is basically a kind of like a placeholder. You can have a new level associated with each person. And then most important thing is you have this level window. If you don't have it open, you can open from here, window levels. In the level, you can actually assemble everything together. So I already dragged the 3 levels, sub-levels in. The persistent level is actually the entire, I would say the base level, including everything we have so far, right? But on top of this persistent, we call the base level, you can add other levels. So in this, I'm a Kyle Ming added. So here I will add Nick C, Nick E, Peter, Roger, and Tyler, right? So basically what happened is all of this level will be kind of superimposed on top of the persistent level. And you can always double click. So when the level became this light blue color, so that means this level is your current active level. So if you make anything, this new objects or actors will be placed into the current active level. So you can actually see these levels directly here, or you can switch from here. Either way, this is the way you can jump from levels to make sure you only working on the levels belongs to you. Right. Another quick thing I want to point out is the levels. If you see there's a blue colored dot in the front, so if I right click, actually I think I have to do this one by one. Oh no, I can do it as a group. You can change the streaming method to always loaded, because Unreal allow you to use a blueprint to control if this level will be loaded or not loaded during the gameplay. So in our case, we just want to make it automatically loaded. So you can do holding shift. I can select all the levels. I want to change streaming method to always loaded, right? So they will be always visible when you launch the persistent level at the beginning. So here I will save all, right? So that's how you generate each level per student. So for example, I will just show you a quick way. If, for example, these objects, right, this is all in a persistent level. So if I turn off the visibility, you can see everything is gone, right? But if I want to make this one in my level, so I want to, keep working. I want to maybe relocate this sensor in another location in a building. I want to customize, for instance, the URL, right? So I don't want to do this in a persistent level. I want to only work on my own level. So first, make sure you switch to your own level. So it's submin, or you can double click the level name. So this is active level now. You can tell from here. Then I will just use copy, use edit, copy, right? Then I can just right click, right, any place, and I will choose edit, paste, right? Or Control C, Control V, either way. So basically you duplicated this guy, from the original object to a new object. And you might wonder where these objects locate, right? Is this in the persistent level, or this is in the main sub level? So here, if you turn off the main sub or sub main, you can see that object disappeared. So you can tell this is actually correct in my sub-level, right? So this is really good. You can make sure you only duplicate objects to your own level. If you are not sure, you can always right-click objects. In the pop-up menu, you have this option called level. Then you can find levels in level browser. So this will tell you which level it is. So for example, if I switch to any other levels as my active level, but I don't know if these objects in which level, I can right click level, then you can choose find level in level browser, so you know that is in the sub-min level. Okay, so this is just a quick way you can check if this objects belongs to you, is already located in your level or not, right? So once you have this in your level, you can customize color, you can add other objects. So just let you know, this is the way Unreal works. And also, once you have some new content in your level, you see a star shape here in the corner. So that means this level has been modified. There's some new stuff there. It haven't been saved yet. So here, if you choose Save All, right, you're gonna save selected. Then you have this star disappear. So that means the information has been updated, embedded into your new level. All right. So that's how you manage sub-levels and levels when you work on this collectively. Then the last thing I want to show you is whenever you change anything, if I change the location, you see it start showing the star again, right? This has been updated. So if I'm ready to share this with other people, let's just do something really quick. I want to just simply change the URL. Just type HTTP, I don't know, maybe to my website. Okay, so this is on to my website. If I want to check really quick, I just want to see if, yeah, see this new sensor showed up. If I click, it should open min3d.com. Yeah, here we go. So this is my website. Okay, so this new one is working. So I close it, escape. Right. So I'm done with this customization. Then I want to share this with everybody. So in the GitHub desktop, this is the program you should already install in your local or in the CGC. You can just type desktop, GitHub desktop, and you see all the file has been changed. Because this is the first time I changed my file, let me just push this there, sub-level, edit. Right, this is the first thing I want to do is commit to the main. This is all the file I have changed. In your case, in the future, you don't really need to change other people's work. I will show you in a second. If you only need to upload your own work, for example, this is the only file I want to update, so you can uncheck everything and only check sub-min, right? So by doing so, you guarantee the only file you're gonna manipulate is your own file. You will not accidentally mess up other people's work. Okay, so this is kind of important. You know which file you're gonna update. All right. In my case, because this is the first time, I just create subfolders for everybody. So I will just push the whole thing there. So let's see, sub-level added. I will commit to main. Then you see this push origin as 1. So here you want to just simply choose push, right? So it's just uploading everything to the GitHub website. You're done. In the future, when you continue manipulating your work, this is the only file you changed, right? You are not changing other people's work. So when you save and then go back to GitHub, you see this should be the only file has been updated, right? But for some reason, if you see other people's work being updated, just make sure you deselect them and only select the work. The layer belongs to you. Then I will do main sub-level update 1. Right? You can just give whatever name you like. Then you commit to the main and then push to the origin. So this is how the file is actually being updated collectively. as a group. So another quick thing is, if you do want to view, here you can see the view on GitHub. You should be able to see the where is the link? Oh, I have to log in first because this one require registration login, right? So if I log in, you can actually see in the web interface, it shows there are 5 commits. So if I click them, you can see this is all the commits we have done so far. So this morning I did 2 commits, so that's pretty nice. Here, if you click the repository, you can see in the content under teams, we have the individuals folder, and then in each one you have this sub-level. It's called UMap file. Okay, so everything is updated. In the future, whenever if you initiated the repository in your local, you can just do the fetch origin. Then you can download the latest version by synchronize to the cloud. In the cloud, this is usually called the main, right? Just fetch. Then after you fetch it, then when you open Unreal, you should be able to see all of these changes. Okay, so I hope this will be helpful for you to start, understand the levels and sub-levels